My husband just swallowed a paracetamol by mistake. What shall I do? Give him a headache now. Why waste the medicine? Excited to reach 100k on Gmail. Thanks everyone for the support in my creator journey. Hey, so this is insane. 8-year-old me finding out sleeping together didn't just mean falling asleep in the same bed. Everyone at the time just said they slept together, and I was like, okay. Nobody. Me, I'ma use my hips to close a cabinet drawer. Cat being the destroyer of bench. Am I the only one who does that? Taking the clothes off your ice cream is some next level freak. Don't invite me on vacation if you stay in hotels like this. The AC's gonna work for sure. My Disney NDA is over. I get to talk about the Muppet beheading incident now. My brother in Christ, you cannot say that and then go silent for 6 hours. 10-foot mysterious metal monolith appears on remote hill, baffling locals. Oh hell yeah, these things are back. This image never fails to leave me completely speechless. Bruh, I just realized I could draw a red circle around my guitar. Wait, they actually built the miraculous tower. Unreasonably funny to give people a thumbs down instead of a middle finger. Just remembered a phase in my life where I would spray paint random objects solid yellow to have more yellow things. You can't beat my M4 with that. Rah! I left my car unlocked last night like a dummy, and my car got looted and they left this. Today is World Snake Day. Looks down in my pants. You hear that, little buddy? This is probably fine. Biologist says the sun may be conscious. Not to exaggerate, but this would be the scariest thing imaginable. If they were all horse-sized, which barnyard animal would be the most majestic choice for riding into battle? Goat, pig, sheep, chicken. Summarizing everyone's arguments. Goats have awesome horns. Pigs, consider the boar. Sheep, practical, comfortable. Yeah, a chicken is a dinosaur. They, them. I'm not calling one person two people. That's unmathematical. If you don't know someone's gender, how will you refer to them? By the way they look? They. POV. You're 5'1", but you brought your periscope. Threw my phone as high as I could, and this is the picture it took. Yo, check out this little guy I found. Isn't he so cute? He wasn't cute. He's cute, but a dangerous cute. Went to check my phone storage and saw the woke gay agenda is alive and well. Is anyone surprised? Buying things with the shorty card is so whimsical. Shorty like a melody. This is what the average 12-year-old looked like during the Industrial Revolution. This thing came out of my printer, and no one who has access to the printer says they printed it. Portland is so silly. No racism within 10 feet. Going outside to be racist every couple of hours like I'm taking a smoke break. I wish I spoke French. I wonder what that says. La cigarette cause le cancer. In Poland, a 19-year-old girl, halfway through her brain surgery, woke up from anesthetic. Instead of panicking, she asked the doctor in the middle of the surgery, "How's it going?" I thought they were watching YouTube for kids, but I checked and they're reading a thesis. Men will never understand the pain we go through every day. Women are really strong. Women will give themselves gold stars for doing things no man asked them to do. As soon as I hit 100 with the windows down, my leftovers started floating around and now I've got wings in my seat. Love when signs are in multiple languages. So inclusive. Attention, dog guardians. Attention, dogs. I'm not balding. My hair will grow back soon. I used to say the same thing. Rage against the machine. Screw you. I won't do what you tell me. I see what you did there. Baby pelican. Maybe the funniest use of the thumbs down emoji in history. I can't believe I've been using this wrong the whole time. In other news, the cat across the street is named Walter. What is the black-white cat called? Walter. He says thank you when no one watches me. When someone is watching me work. My cat. Readers added context. Beetle. What Byung-ju wrote in the Sky Lantern. Make everyone around me happy. May everyone become rich. Please give my brother a girlfriend. Broadcasting to the entire world that his brother is womanless. This is killing me. My mum beating me for stealing all her painkillers. From today on, I will no longer be known as the food artist. I will become the healer of pain and the smell of your grandparents' house. All of you ungrateful people who took everything away from me shall feel my loss and despair. Can you believe I used to be addicted to drugs? Yeah. The fire department are trying to show they're supportive, but I'm fully dying at the implication that we will just simply all burn. Fire doesn't discriminate. I've outdone myself again. Banana bread in a perfect world. I was bawling about how my art sucks, then drew this stupid seal and calmed down. Her name is Yo-chan and she's not stupid, she's a lovely lady. What's the longest book you've ever read? It's a long book. The UK officially deemed the second most miserable country in the world. They're not even the best at being miserable. Girls in horror. I don't know who the killer is. Their boyfriend. DIY face masks are basically useless against the virus. No wait, so you're telling me these bad boys don't work? Goodbye, cruel world. Nighty nighty. How it feels to wear a hat, for someone who doesn't wear hats. My kitten refused to get surgery without her dragon, so the vets let him take it and even did surgery on it too. Good morning, everybody. Let's get this bread. You paid me $7.75 an hour. You mean crumbs? Bi-weekly too. Let's get these sesame seeds. Instagram option to send one last message when someone blocks you. Logan Paul blocked you. Any last words? This would be like Xbox party chat days. Bro, I'm gonna cry. Who left this on my windshield? Nice car. My gran spilled a bit of bleach on her carpet the other day, so decided to go with it. They should not have put me in charge of testing the patient's samples. You're a sick doc. Probably a better way to combine the words portable and monitor. Laptop screen extender. Holy. At the Cubs Pirates game tomorrow, you can play center field. For $90, they suspend you over the field in a cage like Princess Peach. Just told a man sitting next to me to shut up. Now he's sitting like this. What genre of film is your least favorite? Comedy. Ain't nothing funny. Sounds like you're depressed. The future is reduced for a quick sale, $2. There are political newspaper comics that aren't this succulent. Bruh, what do you non-athletes even do after school? I just be cranking my hog low-key. Apple users. Oh no, my phone is gonna die. It's only at 23%. Android users. Yeah, I've got time. In 1883, the body of a bear and Frank Devereux were found dead beside each other, with the ground around them thrashed for 20 square feet. It's believed the man and bear fought to the death. Now that is peak human performance. Dude's a legend. He's so cute. I love when cartoon characters eat something and then assume the shape of the food they just ate, trying to Bluetooth 60 pounds to the skinny girl who keeps calling herself big-backed for eating food. That's mean. Now sending you 65 pounds. Your Honor, in my defense, who cares? Like, who cares? Like, come on. Remember those days you missed school and you check the time and think, they're eating lunch right now. And somehow the most interesting stuff always happened in that one day you missed school. 6 months ago, my cat caught a mouse and he just keeps living. So this is Winky. My dog is afraid of the cats. They have learned that she won't walk near them and enjoy trapping her. New Barbie scientist doll. No gloves, head down, open lab coat. When an employer asks, what is your biggest weakness? What are some good responses? Pull a card out of your pocket that has, I over-prepare, written on it. I hope Usain is training his daughter. Can't let a nickname like Olympia Lightning Bolt go to waste. Sorry. I strongly believe in letting your kids choose their own future, but not you, baby Bolt. Go warm up. Being a pirate seems way cooler when you realize it's just a bunch of homies drunk driving these bad boys around the 7 seas. Place Bird down to fix water bottle mount. She becomes obsessed with watching my roommate play Ready or Not. Bobs her head enthusiastically when the suspect gets passed violently with a shotgun at point blank. Should I be concerned? Among the poor, holding a poverty sandwich with my human hands. A man pours beer into an ashtray for his dog at a pub in Manchester. We used to be a proper country. Me, looking at my lime lip graduation cap. Give me my diploma. Working at an aquarium will have you saying things like, this is my favorite scallop because he's sassy. Could we please see the sassy scallop? Yeah, this is him. He made a child cry once by shooting water in their face. Girls be like, happy birthday to the craziest person I know. And it's just Sarah. Can't wait for our next adventure, which will be going to Taco Bell on a school night. I just spent like 30 seconds straight lying to understand what was so special about the Couldn't find my cat for half an hour. When I finally did, he looked at me like I had ruined the greatest heist of all time. Hi, how much do you charge for the logo? Hi, my budget is only $800. Logo price design is $350. You know what to do. Nothing worse than waking up on a Sunday morning and having to clean up the carnage left behind after another wild Saturday night, thinking about having some Type 3 fun tonight. Type 3 fun is a type of fun that involves a lot of risk and suffering, and is not fun at all. You might swear to never do it again. Some examples include flipping your boat in the middle of a large lake on a windy day, making deals with God, activating the emergency beacon on your GPS, failed polar exit drama. Architecture tours are prohibited from this location. Around the corner in a trench coat. Psst, hey man, you wanna learn about buildings? Rejected ad test. Huge fan of this ad I got on Instagram. That's just a bot seeing how much of a swear word it can show before Instagram stops showing the ads. After a trip to the vet, our cat removed her cone of shame, half buried it in the litter tray, then took a poop on it. Very clear messaging. My dad's secretary told my sisters and me that one time the whole office was out having drinks and going around complaining about their wives. And when it got time for my dad to say something, he said, I don't know, I love my wife, she's my best friend. He said this because he knew the secretary was listening. My daughter told me there was a small get-together at school on Friday. I asked her, how much? She replied, just you, me, and the principal. The Uber driver asked me for my name and hobbies so he could do a freestyle rap about me while driving, then played Shark Tank in the car when he was done. I've never given a higher tip in my life. One day you'll be buying groceries to cook dinner in the small apartment you rented. I love that being able to afford rent and groceries is being romanticized by Gen Z. Like we've really reached an economic like point of no return. I grew up driving past this house all the time, and every little girl in town wanted to buy it one day. Look what they did to her. Gru is living there. POV. You find an ice cream parlor that will give you a scoop of every flavor for only $15. It's because they're trying to fatten you up so they can bake you into a big pie. One of these gotta go. Breast, wing, leg, thigh. They can all go in my tummy. Remember when Apple used to take care of us? This sensual pistachio calling passerbys to the nut store is like a modern day siren leading sailors to wreckage. Is it me, or do the character designs keep getting worse? Elaborate? I don't know, the character just looks ugly in comparison to previous characters. Elaborate, please. He's ugly, man. What are you not getting at? 4 years ago today, Friday Night Funkin' released on Newgrounds. I was 9 when this came out. Damn, I'm old. I wish I could fit both of my favorite games in my header. Guys, I did it. No, that's not it. Olivia Rodrigo reveals that a guy wanting to go to space is a red flag for her. This is a very oddly specific question that I ask guys on first dates. I always ask them if they think they want to go to space, and if they say yes, I don't date them. I hate you and I hope you die. I want to go to space. Literally all mushroom foraging be like. Coworker saw my lunch and reported me to HR. Bro at work eating like a stray cat. Greedy companies. Good movies and game ideas. Why do our fans hate us? At least I didn't work my butt off to get a 4.0 and a red cap that I can't even wear now. I was at the bar while you were crying in the library, and now we're all getting the same diploma in the mail. Oh no, are we bullying smart people again? Come on, recoil is not so strong. The recoil in question. I swear this is me. Others, me. When she says, "Who's my good girl?" and I say, "Me, mummy." But she was talking to her dog, and now she thinks I'm weird. We're only human. We all make mistakes. What's stopping you from hiring a regiment of armored cuirassiers as your personal lifeguard? My local multiplex has gotten a member of staff to dress up as Beetlejuice and come into all the screenings to annoy people and heckle the trailers. 11 years ago, Ylvis released What Does the Fox Say? This was our Skibidi toilet. Why the hell would you package cheese like this? Why look at the sunset? Why listen to your favorite song? Why stop to smell the flowers? Come on now. Don't need to get so deep, man. I'm crying. Before you marry someone, 1. Listen to them eat a bowl of cereal. 2. Ask them which side of the bed they sleep on. 3. Watch them brush their teeth. 4. Make sure you are temperature compatible. 5. Survive 1 cold and flu season at minimum. Did not know my son wore a costume to bed until Batman was looming over me at 2 a.m. asking me to help find his stuffy. Not sure why this interaction resurfaced, but while you're here, please help us build more public skate parks by purchasing this signed picture of me. Half of the proceeds go to the skate park project, and yes, I personally signed them all. Why just half the proceeds? You need rent money. No, but the photographer does. Would you rather punch a cactus or kick an up dog? What's a cactus? What's a cactus? What's a cactus? Checkmate, F. Are you single? I could worship you till I die. Never mind, I took my meds. They wore off. How are you doing? Designer creates pasta packaging that looks like hair. Oh, what is he thinking about? Nice soft warm laundry. He's orange. He's not thinking. What is this big solid metal kiss that was in our bag of candy cane kisses? Pulls curtain back while wife is in the shower. Me. Stop screaming. It's just me. Are we out of Cheetos? Credit card got stolen at the rave and they bought $400 worth of drinks. One time I thought this happened to me, and then the venue sent me an email with my signature on all the receipts. Say what you want about Reddit, but the fact it lets you sort by controversial so you can see people fighting each other is a perfect feature. Where is she going? Anywhere. The detail on the Chloe wedges remind me of the desks at school. Men really live like this and see no problem. You gotta pick a less appealing image to make your point because this is raw as hell. Sweden has an underwater sign on their borders to deter Russian submarines from entering. It says, "This way if you are gay" in Russian, and an animated LED sign of a male sailor thrusting his hips. The sign also says, "Welcome to Sweden, gay since 1944. They're trying to get me to follow a whole PlayStation controller. Triangle X, square. Where's the circle? I ate a Slim Him and immediately had a sharp pain in my chest. So I think I'm allergic to beaver. Slim Him. Images that look like when you shape a laminated paper. Nerf, nothing. It's nothing Nerf. It's My sister's teacher dropped cocoa powder on her, so she bought her new shoes. Can't you just wash it off? My teacher lost my assignment and made me do it again. I bring my skeleton in at night so it won't get stolen. My cat decided to snuggle on his lap, so I tried to snap a cute picture of him, and now I can't stop laughing.
Human, it hurts my eyes. Turn it off.
She never specified what kind of foot long. Welcome home, Bentley baby. Gonna get a $5 foot long? Yeah, I don't care. Why are you asking? Just making sure it was fine. Thanks. Tiny neck brace curated for Peruvian jumping stick at Houston Zoo. POV. Your introverted girlfriend shows you her phone at a party. Please, can we leave? Also, maybe a Taco Bell run on the way home. They have a new menu. I think this election might actually break Reddit. I'm starting to think Reddit might be an echo chamber that is completely disconnected from the majority of this country. Elon Musk is now worth $208 billion. billion. You wanna know how he did it? He skipped 34.67 billion lattes. It's that easy. Choose greatness, reject idiocy. There will be statues like that of her in 200 years. I saw a man getting ready to fight someone, and he took out his AirPods and gave them to his friends like they were hoops. Busy cold night at Stonehenge as we move the stones backwards an hour. Leonardo DiCaprio having an age-appropriate wife and grown kids in Don't Look Up is more funnier than the jokes. Maybe something's wrong with me, but I feel while watching Edward, Cullen's so hot, but I am a boy and will be punished. How strange is it to be anything at all? Slept at 1 a.m. instead of 4 a.m. when you show up to a lying competition, but I arrive without pants and third-degree burns. Trauma dump. Nah, but imagine how sick Carti would look on stage with a star tie. Nah, he'd look better in a thong. I do not want to run into whoever has been smoking this. Joker. Personal trainer shows soft belly. Says men should embrace wobble. Sir, you are so right. I know my cousin did not put this over the bed like a hamster bottle. Just told my girl, don't worry kitten, ironically, but she doesn't know the meme and just goes, wait, I love that. That's what I want. Homemade substance. You are years behind my research. He refuses to use his new special cooling bed. He just camps the needless spawn all day. Martin says he doesn't go to see his own movies in public because I'm short and there's always a big person in front of me. A short king. Maple getting ready to tend to the crops. Rare wholesome pet Reddit. Do beavers be knowing what they're doing, or do they just see water coming and think, I gotta put a stop to this? The airport boldly asks, what if the worst sandwich you'd ever had was $16.95? This vibe is so perplexing. Stupid good rice pudding up in this bit. I've been at the park banging gears for the last 30 minutes. I don't even know where my children are right now. The only two genders I recognize. Lobster. Lobster. Don't forget crustaceans. Eat cheese, live forever. Eat cheese and never die. Opinion, eat cheese, live forever. My biology teacher asked what the function of carbohydrates were, but apparently filling the deep well of sadness inside me was incorrect. May I interest you in a chilled glacier freeze on the rocks? Just put an egg in a tomato and you will be amazed. I'm amazed. Game developers aren't good anymore. KCOM, more complex than XCOM. Literally good game. Only complaint is no waifu dating system. It's a feature that a lot of people wanted, but my team members have no experience with it, even in real life. Thank you for this review. Stand-up comedy then. I will tell a short story with a kicker punchline that will make the audience laugh until their abs pop out. Now, I will roast the front row audience. Hey, your greatest weakness? Interpreting semantics of a question but ignoring the pragmatics. Could you give an example? Yes, I could. Why does no one tell you that when you pick out a pair of athletic shorts from TJ Maxx at 14 years old, you are in fact making a decision that will last longer than any of your adult relationships? Damn bro, she's making me want to cuddle you. I barely even knew you, but that cuddle session was something else. I never go to sleep in someone's arms like that way I did with you, and you made me feel safe and protected from the world. Your cuddling skills are on another level. As my son was going away working in Australia, we decided to make a sword together. 2 weeks later, and the results are very pleasing. The time spent with my son was golden, and he got to understand where dad is coming from in his craft and why I find so much joy in it. You still selling the Mustang? Yeah, you got 6K. Would you take $5 goober dollars? Legal tender at any participating goofy goober. Deal. Middle management definitely wrote the first one. Always go above what is required. Never ever do the minimum. Have a work ethic. Ask an employer to always pay above and beyond, or give above and beyond benefits. See what they say. The Airbnb collapse is so awesome, and I hope every property owner has to sell at a gut-wrenching loss to someone who might actually live in the place. My boyfriend of only 3 months is at my family cookout without me because I'm stuck at work, and when I called him he answers and says, I can't really talk right now. I'm playing a game in the yard with your fam, and hangs up. Alright brother, tell my mum I said hello. I'm not living past 21 guys, desperately trying to get their life together at 26. I took 3 years of film classes and I still don't understand how the camera obscura works. Due to a small hole at my curtains, my room sometimes turns into a camera obscura. People explaining this to me are missing the point. Yes, I know it's a physics thing. I know our eyes work the same way. However, I simply believe light shouldn't work like that. I regret to inform you all this is incredible. I like how it tasted. I didn't like how it made my skeleton feel scared of being surrounded by meat. The neighbor's kid asked me for permission to use my basketball court. I tried to knock on your door a few times. Could you please put this back in my mailbox? Thanks so much. Dear neighbor, my name is Emma and I live across the street. Would it be okay if I shot some hoops on your basketball hoop after school some days? Yes? No. Absolutely. Have fun. First look at Jim Carrey as Gerald Robotnik in Sonic 3. I love how Jim seems very disinterested in Hollywood, but won't hesitate for a second to return to Sonic. I went to lunch with friends and saw my husband at the restaurant. I was going to say his name, but he was staring at his phone phone, so I watched him. He was smiling, he typed, then my phone dinged, and it was a video he forwarded of a dog wrestling a water hose. This is love. Yesterday I saw an article about a tiny black 6-week-old kitten who was found in a box with a few 2-week-old kittens, and he was trying to take care of them as best as he could. And my mental state has been very unstable since. I'm gonna die. Binks, now relieved of his babysitting duties. I wonder if any student will ever top this email. Professor, like Hamlet, I have hesitated to act for reasons I cannot articulate even to myself. May I have an extension on the Hamlet paper? Why is Snoop Dogg at the Olympics? Wrong question. Why isn't Martha Stewart there with him? She is. She's joining him for the equestrian event, and I am quoting her directly. Snoop is afraid of horses. Update, forest level, flutes and violins. Ice level, piano and xylophones. Lava level, drums and choir. Desert level, sitar and zona flutes. Beach and ocean level, steel drums and ukulele.